It's time for Community Matters, a service of TCB Broadcasting, and it's sponsored by Vidalia Federal in Lyons and Vidalia, Todd Paget Housing Center in Claxton. Now let's see what's happening in our community with host Tony Doc Wardlaw.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to this edition of Community Matters. I'm your host, the Doc, and I'm glad to have you back in the studio with us this morning. Traveling along with us as you're riding in your automobile, sitting at your desk, drinking your coffee or whatever it is this morning. I hope it's not too strong, but it is good to have you with us. And we have a beautiful show for you this morning. We have the one and the only, the illustrious, the debonair himself. None other than Pastor Christian Burton. How you doing this morning?
I'm good, Dr. Wardlaw. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to have you in the studio.
Because if I was as smart as you are, I'd be doing well, too. So.
Is that right? Well, I'm just trying to, step my wardrobe game up. If I can just dress like Pastor Burton.
Well, it takes some effort, but you can do it. This is the time to buy your summer clothing. Things are marked down, so it's a good time to get a heads up for next spring.
Right. Well, we've got two Baptist preachers in the house and two microphones. I hope we don't tie up the whole day. Oh, boy. Well, listen, it is good to have you in the studio. For those of you who are listening and you don't know Pastor Christian Burton, he's a man who you need to get to know. He is a blessing to our community. He's been here now for over 4 years. He is the pastor of the Oaks Baptist Church.
Correct.
Right here in Lyons,
As far as I know.
As of this morning.
As of this morning, yeah.
And he is the newly elected president of the Lyons Club.
Right.
And so you came to this community and you literally hit the ground running.
Well, I like community, and I found it here, and some groups let me join, and so it's good to be a part of a working community.
Yeah, and you do so much in the community already. In 4 years, you've contributed so much, and now, as the president of the Lyons Club, you're grabbing the baton from another great president, Miss Lucretia Nobles.
Right.
She kind of set the bar high for you.
Man alive. And that's one thing the Nobles that impressed me when we moved here was how involved they were. Of course, they're a part of our church. And so one of the reasons I'm involved as I am is because Lucretia told me I was going to be involved as much as I am.
She doesn't really take no for that.
She does.
You've been victim to that as well.
I encountered a term when I moved here, and I think it was from Lucretia. She is voluntold. It's not volunteer, it's voluntold. And so Lucretia's can be really persuasive that way.
Yeah. She big shoes to fill.
Sure, yeah.
But you you're already moving in that direction.
We're doing some work. One of the things that Lucretia was able to do was to increase the club membership. 25 or so gets us up. We're pushing 80, and we're going to be working for 100 this year. Actually, we're going to go over 100. So we're going to build on that and see if we can't continue and increase our work in the Toombs County area.
In fact, when you talk about membership, we've kind of been challenged.
We have
to increase our membership.
There's this playful rivalry between the Lyons Club and the Pooler Lions Club, and the Poolers challenged us to get to 100. Well, we're going to do better than that. We're going to get to 101 plus, and we'll accept their challenge, and we will beat them. Yeah,
we're going to teach them not to poke the
lion. That's right. Don't poke the bear. That's right.
No pun intended.
Sometimes that's right. Yeah.
Well, listen, as the president of the Lyons Club, you've got a few initiatives that you're going to be working on. You talked about the club membership. We're currently at around 80, so we need to have 80, about 20 more members plus.
20 plus.
So what does it take to to become a member of the Lions Club?
It's simple. We meet on the second and fourth Mondays every month at Chatters. Come and we'll buy your lunch the first time.
One time.
Give you a form to fill out, and then there's some dues to pay. But those dues do include lunch on those meetings, and we will gladly accept anybody that wants to join up, and we'll even promise to give you something to do in the community. There's 5 initiatives that the Lions Club has. Okay. It is vision, and that is probably what the Lions are best known for, collecting eyeglasses, doing vision screening, and there's even help for those who might have vision impairment and even hearing loss. The Lions Lighthouse Foundation actually helps people get eyeglasses, hearing aids, and the sort. So we work on that. Childhood cancer is another initiative. And this coming Monday, the 28th, I believe, is the date, August the 28th. Someone is going to be presenting the program. Called Woodfin is going to be here, and he founded something called the Joshua Block Party Challenge, and he collects Legos to be used in oncology units and children's hospital wings, and gives the kids something to do, gives the adults a way to participate in collecting. And so he'll be here on the 28th, and he can talk more about that, how the Lions are helping deal with childhood cancer. Diabetes is another initiative that the Lions Club has. Working against world hunger is working towards solving world hunger would be a better way to phrase that. And then finally, the environment is another initiative that the Lions Club have. And so we have various projects throughout the year kind of focusing on those initiatives.
Speaking of the environment, we have another initiative where we're working to get plastic, right? 500 pounds, is it?
500 pounds of stretchable plastic. Don't bring your bottles. Take them to the other recycling place. But if you can take plastic and put your thumbs sort of through it and stretch it, we can accept that, and it will go to processing a bench. And once we get 500 pounds, then we will get a bench to place somewhere in the community. Not just as a place to sit, but as a reminder that recycling is a great way for us to help the environment and care for this one Earth that we've been given.
Yeah, excellent. So it's a great organization to be a part of. If you're here in the community and you're looking for something to do and an organization to be a part of where you can contribute to our community, then the Lions Club is a place to be. You can go to the website, the Lions Club, and there you can also join up. Or you can see any one of those 80 members and get you.
The easiest way to start is with the Lions Club Facebook page, and that'll give you some information, tell you some about what's going on, and also give you some links to some ways to join and other things.
Excellent. I may have said website, but I meant Facebook page.
There is a website, but the Facebook page is easier.
Excellent. Okay. There is a big initiative, or I would say a big program that the Lions Club does, and it's actually coming up. And you happen to be the chair of that, and it is none other than the Lions Citizen of the Year.
Right. It's a great way for us to recognize those who make this place good and better. And so the Citizen of the Year is something the Lions Club started sponsoring a couple of years ago. And so right now we're still collecting nominations for the Citizen of the Year. You can find a link to how you might nominate someone for that on the Lions Facebook page. You can actually fill that nomination form out online and then submit it for the committee to consider. You can also pick up a hard copy at City Hall and then mail it in if you'd like. You have until September the 1st to do that, which is next Thursday or Friday. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
So you can mail that
Friday.
hard copy in, or you can scan that and send it to an email, Lyons Cody, LYONSCOTY @gmail.com.
Excellent. So you've got another week or so, just a little over a week to submit those nominations. Now, what are the criteria to qualify to be the Lyons Citizen of the Year?
We're looking for someone who is who participates in community, and this can be in a various number of ways, not just through civic organizations, but sometimes things go unnoticed by the general public, and so anybody that's involved in helping people out, doing good things, is worthy of a nomination. So anybody who is concerned about community and loving other people, and that's the big thing. On the nomination form, you will see some guidelines to kind of help you see what's the committee thinks is significant.
Excellent.
In citizenship.
Mm-hmm. And this is good. It's a good thing. This is where the whole community can get involved. If you know someone who fits this criteria, then go ahead and nominate them.
Right.
And submit it and give them a chance to be recognized for what they're doing in the community.
Correct.
And so again, that nomination is up to September the 1st, which is next Friday. And when is the banquet?
September the 28th. Thursday night at 6:30 at the Callaway Community Center in Burton Park. You can attend this event for only $25. Tickets are on sale, and $25 gets you a fantastic meal. I guarantee you'll have a lot of fun if you come. There will be some fun things that will be going on, and you will hear from others in the community about what's happening, and you'll get to find out who the 2023 Citizen of the Year for Lyons, Georgia will be. Wow,
wonderful. So that's only a $25 ticket. You can get those again at the Facebook page, as well as you can see in the members.
Any Lions Club member, sure. You can contact any Lions Club member.
All right. So that's September the 28th. September the 28th. Right. At, again, what's the time?
6:30 p.m. Callaway Community Center.
Wow.
Lyons, Georgia. 30436.
That's wonderful. Well, you've gotten a taste, ladies and gentlemen, of Pastor Burton's sense of humor. He, in fact, is a man of many hats and talents. And he's been preaching for only 33 years.
Only 33 years. I was 6 years old when I started preaching. No.
Oh, boy. Well, you weren't much older than 6. I mean, you started really young.
I was 24 when I started preaching. Right.
Wow. Yeah. 24. And that's when you started preaching.
Right.
I mean, but you were on your way to be an astronaut or something, weren't you?
Yeah, astronaut. I've always been up in space. No, I was actually, my past is kind of interesting. I went to the University of Georgia and was studying economics. Then I went on to grad school at Kennesaw State University, and I actually completed my work on my MBA, the Master of Business Administration. During that process, I was feeling led somewhere else, but I didn't want to do it. But finally, as I completed that program, I realized that was not the direction. So then I enrolled in seminary in Louisville, Kentucky.
Wow!
And did another graduate degree in pastoral ministry.
See that.
And here we are.
Here you are. Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So you have, in fact, been pastoring for 30 years. And, as I've told you before, I listen to you sometimes, and I record your messages and just go and preach them at my congregation.
Well, be careful. Be careful.
No need to reinvent the wheel.
That's right. That's right. I guess. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, there's another thing. We had our new members celebration, an end of the year banquet not long ago, and I saw this new president get up and he pulled out a ukulele and went to work, and I was like, what in the world? Yeah. You got a new fan.
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. I picked up the ukulele, probably 20 years ago. I went to a thing where this woman played it, and she taught kids, is what she did. And she said the ukulele is a good way for kids to learn music. And I thought, well, maybe I can too. And so I went and bought one and took a few lessons and found that it was indeed a good way to engage with kids and adults too. And I'm a bit of a hack with the ukulele. Mine's more of a comedy act than a musical act, but nonetheless, it provides me with some spirit, and I find that I like playing it. It's a good way to involve groups.
Excellent. Well, ladies,
and I brought it with me if you want me to play it today.
Well, absolutely. That was a good segue. We're going to take a break, but I just wanted to kind of capture people's attention, and I want you to just stay right here, because when we come back, we're going to let you hear some of what I heard on that night. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after these messages.
We don't need a calendar to tell us that summer is here. Just go outside and you'll know it's getting hot, hot, hot. This is Anthony J. with Todd Paget Housing Center, and we're inviting you to beat the heat in one of our beautiful homes from Southern Energy Homes, Cavalier, Clayton, Deer Valley, Live Oak, or Scott Built. We build all of our homes a lot more energy efficient than they would have normally come. So stop by Todd Paget Housing Center in Claxton, Georgia, and pick out your energy savings dream home from our massive selection. Todd Paget Housing Center, all of your housing solutions under one roof.
Smarter, not harder. Here at Vidalia Federal, we are all about that phrase as we strive to make your life easier. No more drowning in paperwork or being interrogated over the idea of buying a house. Getting a home loan should be an enjoyable, simple process, not a daunting task. This is Julia McKenzie with Vidalia Federal Savings Bank, and I am here to make the mortgage process easy and simple. Come see me at the Vidalia branch on Jackson Street to talk about your next home purchase or refinance. I look forward to serving you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to this edition of Community Matters. I'm your host, the Doc, and again, we are happy to have you with us on this beautiful Wednesday morning. We've been talking with Pastor Christian Burton, who is the pastor of the Oaks Baptist Church here in Lyons, Georgia. He's also the newly elected president of the Lions Club. But those are not the only things that he does. He's actually a very talented man, and in addition to being a husband to, what's your wife's name?
Dana.
And a father.
Danielle is my daughter. She's a marriage and family therapist in Greenville, South Carolina, so keep her in mind for all of your family troubles. She'll help you out.
Any grandchildren yet?
No grandchildren, but we can say a prayer while we're on the air if we want to. She's been married a little over a year, so
let's see.
There's time.
All right, there. Well, before the break, I kind of talked it up pretty good, and we want to let our listeners hear another talent that you have. You brought the ukulele, and I'm glad you did.
I did.
So we're just going to turn it over to you. And just, if you would, just bless us with a medley of songs, as only Pastor Christian Burton can do.
All right. So, like I said, I picked up the ukulele to work with kids, and the first song I learned was kind of easy, 2 chords, and it continues to be the most song that I play. We have a ukulele group at the Oaks Baptist Church. If you'd like to learn how to play ukulele, come join us on Wednesday nights at 5 o'clock. Beginning the Wednesday after Labor Day, first Wednesday. And the first song we taught them continues to be a song that we sing. Get in my mind here the key that I'm in. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 So I guarantee you, if you come and gather with us, we'll teach you that song and others. They're easy to play. Some other songs that are fun to sing with kids and adults alike are kind of gospel numbers. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Do Lord, oh do Lord, oh do remember me. Look away beyond the blue. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. I've got a home in glory land that outshines the sun. Look away beyond the blue.
Yeah.
So there's lots of ways that you can remember songs from your childhood, and the ukulele works really good with that. One fun thing to do with the ukulele is to teach. And I found that a song is helpful in teaching. You know it is, I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Now, you know, Dr. Wardlaw, that peace is one of the fruit of the Spirit.
Yes, it is.
So what you can do with that song is, rather than saying, I've got peace like a river, you can begin to understand the power of peace when you say, I've got peace like Dr. Wardlaw. I've got peace like Dr. Wardlaw. I've got peace like Dr. Wardlaw in my soul.
Wow.
I've got peace like Dr. Wardlaw. I've got peace like Dr. Wardlaw. I've got peace like Dr. Wardlaw in my soul.
Well, that's a hit. That's a new hit. We need to go ahead and record it right now.
Don't we? So name another fruit of the Spirit. What's one that comes to your mind?
Love, joy, peace,
joy,
patience.
Joy. I've got joy like Robin Crab. I've got joy. Robin's on the board today. Robin Crab. I got joy like Robin Crab in my soul. I got joy like Robin Crab. I got joy like Robin Crab. I got joy like Robin Crab in my soul. I've got patience like Mama Wardlaw. I got patience like Mama Wardlaw. I got patience. So you can have some fun doing that.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And you can also sing some songs that are kind of fun. They don't have to have any spiritual significance. Yeah. In fact, one song I like to do in honor of my wife and all of those who put up with some of us. 1972, I think, the Rolling Stones released an album. The Beatles released the White Album or Abbey Road. I don't remember which one it was, but the Monkees outsold them all. Yeah. And the big hit from that. Yeah. I thought love was only true in fairy tales.
Wow.
Meant for someone else, not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. And then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I gotta leave her if I try. So, you can play Monkey song.
Wonderful.
The song that we did at that Lyons Club meeting was a play on the Lyons Sleep Tonight, but we sang the Lyons Work for Good. And it's a good way for us to remember our 5 initiatives of vision, child and cancer, diabetes, hunger, and environment. So you start, in the Lyons Sleeps Tonight, it goes a weem away, a weem away. Well, we redid some lyrics, and we say vision screening, hungry feeding, overcoming diabetes, working for a cleaner planet, fighting cancer, seeking answers. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lions work for good. Oh, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lions work for good. With vision screening, hungry feeding, overcoming diabetes, working for a cleaner planet, fighting cancer, seeking answers. So you can teach.
I can see this.
other things.
You know what? I'm your manager.
Okay.
Okay, because we're going to take this and we're going big with the Lions Club, man. This is going to be the new Lions Club theme song.
I wrote that for there was a state meeting back in the spring, and there was a talent show, and so I kind of wrote those lyrics, and I did that at the talent show. And they didn't name a winner, but I think there was a winner that night. That's just me. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
So how much time we got left?
Well, we got song for. Give us a couple more.
Okay. The reason that I keep doing music, and what continues to speak to me is being able to play and sing the old African American spirituals.
Okay.
I find a certain sense of connection there, not just to oppressed people, but I find that I identify with the Israelites in their wanderings.
Yeah.
The disparities that we see even in the 21st century with poverty and oppression, trafficking, and all those things that we see of people who are left out. These songs remind me of the need to pay attention to those who might be suffering, and those songs are powerful to me. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Wow.
Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside and study war no more. I ain't gonna 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 study war no more. Those songs often say better prayers than I say.
Wow.
Kind of making Isaiah's promise of beating beating swords into plowshares. We beat our plowshares into swords, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
And we forget about the possibility of peace. And those songs remind me of our need to let peace be what we're striving for. John.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Christian Burton. You've heard it here, alive and in person. And thank you, Pastor Burton, for all you do. I mean, really hitting the community and just taking off, and all you do to contribute to the community. If you don't feel better this morning, I don't know what it's going to take.
Well, I hope you have a radio show after this. I hope they don't take it away from you. But
no, I might get a promotion.
Okay, good. Yeah. Anytime you want to play and sing, let me know.
Wow.
We'll come back and
it's wonderful.
We'll tell some jokes and sing some songs.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, remember the Lions Club. If you want to be a member, please go to the Facebook page and sign up. You can come in to the meetings every second and fourth Monday at noon there at the Chatter's Restaurant. We'd be glad to have you to join. Also, remember to nominate a Lions Citizen of the Year. Go ahead, your choice of nomination. Submit them. You never know. especially if they fit the criteria, they could be chosen. And if you want to come and see what the banquet is all about, and maybe prepare for the future, come on out September the 28th. And tickets are only $25, and it starts at 6:30 p.m., gets you out at a very decent time, probably still be daylight by the time
Probably
it's
still
over.
be daylight.
And so be a part, get out and be a part. And again, thank you very much. If you have Legos, please bring those to the Lions Club meeting. Drop them off so that we can help those children who are in need and give them some promise of hope while they struggle with that dreaded cancer disease. If you have plastic from the wraps that are on your clothes that you get from your dry cleaning, or any of those soft, stretchable plastics, bring them in. They are for a worthy cause and to help our community and our environment to be better. So thank you again, Pastor Christian, for your time.
It's been
We
a pleasure.
really, really appreciate it. And thank you, Miss Robin Crabb, for being in this morning. What do you know? You got two preachers and an angel.
That's right.
And we got another angel in the house, none
That's
other
right.
than Miss Dorothy Davis. Thank you for all you do. If you want to see this show, it will be archived on our website, tcbbroadcasting.com. That is tcbbroadcasting.com. Please go out and watch it. You will actually get to see visually Pastor Burton playing the ukulele, and you can relive all of that good fun and passion all over again. So, again, we thank you for being with us. Come back again on next week. We have another great show lined up for you, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care, Pastor Burton.
Thanks for having me, Tony.
All right.
I
God
appreciate
bless you, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next week.
You've been listening to Community Matters with host Tony Doc Wardlaw, sponsored by Todd Paget Housing Center in Claxton and by Vidalia Federal in Lyons and Vidalia. Tune in again next week to see what is happening in our community on Community Matters, a service of TCB Broadcasting.